back to me.
I have kind of a spin-off of that topic that I started thinking of.
Okay.
What do you guys think about stereotypes?
Oh my God, there it is. Oh,
In cartoons and stuff.
okay.
Any media.
Okay, so going back to the black demographic, going to cartoons and primarily, right? The black character is unless he's the main character, is always the nerd character.
I feel like I've seen that pretty often.
I've seen that pretty often too. I don't know if
I'm
I'm
talking in movies, cartoons.
Because isn't the Billy and Mandy that hi Mandy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, he's a nerd.
Yeah, he's not just a nerd. He's a loser.
Damn.
Damn, you ain't
I
have to
hate
do all
I hate
that.
the opposite. I hate when the black character, side character, at least, is that do-rag wearing, tank top, loud. I hate that.
That shit's
That's
So I
when
remember,
it's like, bro.
it's always extremes. It's never
It's
the middle.
always extreme.
Yeah.
You remember Danny Phantom? Remember the black nerd character Tucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
If you could possess a girl for just 2 minutes, yeah,
Grover from fucking I don't know if y'all watched it. Percy Jackson.
Yeah, yeah.
Why can't the black character just be just a dude?
When I read the book, I would have never thought he was black.
I said that same thing. I would have never thought.
I would have
he
been
was black.
perfectly fine if he's white.
2 shows that do the black character good, in the sense of not falling into stereotypes, is Craig and the Creek, and
I've heard good things. I've never watched it myself.
I've heard good things from him.
Milo's
great show.
Murphy's Law or whatever it's called.
Yeah, he's just a normal guy.
Which movie?
Milo's Murphy Law. It's
made by
the second Phineas and Ferb before.
Oh, no.
Well, Phineas and Ferb is coming back, but it's the
It's made by
yeah,
what is his name?
Havenmeyer?
Dan Povenmire,
Dan
yeah.
Povenmire. Yeah. Great guy, apparently.
He's awesome from what I've
Great
seen.
guy. I sometimes I see his like shorts and shit or TikToks, and he's
Well,
pretty decent dude.
I will say when it comes to stereotypes of like any race, right? If you are using it satirically and like it's obvious to the audience that it's like some sort of satirical thing, that's fine. Because Mondrell and I watch Always Sunny, and some of the shit they do with stereotypes or like the way they they'll treat people, it's so fucking funny,
Man, dude.
It is.
Every time I'm making a season 16, you better hurry up, bro.
Yeah, it is hilarious. Some of the
Stanley,
shit.
you seen it?
Seen what?
Always
Always
Sunny in
Sunny.
It's Always
Philadelphia.
Sunny in Philadelphia. Damn.
bro,
Y'all
you gotta
better
check
watch
it
it,
out.
bro.
They've been talking so much crazy shit about it.
It's so fucking. I
Hilarious.
just showed. All right, audience, strap in, strap in.
We gotta get started now.
Yeah,
Fuck.
hold on.
Welcome
What?
to the Always Sunny show.
So I just watched the episode about the Asian factory across the bar.
Yeah.
Bro. So there's a factory that moved in across from the bar they work at, and there's like it's supposed to be about spying on them. They're like, what are they working on over there? Clearly they're doing something suspicious. These Chinese people, right? So Dee and Frank and Charlie, they're spying on these people, and then Dennis and Mac, they're doing something suspicious. And Frank and Charlie are like, we need to spy on them to figure out what's going on. So they sneak into their apartment, they look at their computer, and they're like, Asian cream pies? Oh, I see. They're going to work with the guys across the street to make a cream pie factory.
Dude.
So Charlie brings it up to Mac and Dennis, and he's like, I want to get on this cream pie thing. And he's like, they're like, that's kind of just our thing. And he's like, no, imagine like we can make cream pies for everybody. Everyone's gonna want cream pies. We can take our cream pies and mix them together.
Y'all have to watch this show, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
You gotta watch this show.
Wild.
The
Bro,
fuck are
I
you
will
talking
send you
about?
the scene. It is insane.
This show is
That is
hilarious,
crazy.
bro.
I don't know. I think this cop out answer, but I think as always there are good and bad ways. Because I'm not gonna lie, if somebody watched Boondocks and they didn't get where Boondocks was coming from, they'd probably Twitter would be enraged. However, Boondocks, you gotta understand, that's the point. It's the over exaggeration of nigganism.
It's satirical.
It's that's what makes it funny.
If you don't get it, you
It's
lose.
real.
Boy said,
I want to know like what is going. I want to know where Boondocks will be in 20 years. Because everybody knows about Boondocks. That's why nobody's really canceled it.
yeah, you're right.
There's been
It
like
came
a
out
few
when
people that try to, but it's
Come on,
like,
you can't do
yeah,
It came out when it came out, you know what I mean? And we didn't have a problem then. But, you know, we're getting a lot more sensitive. So I wonder if somebody is going to watch it for the first time.
I would stand up
like,
for Boondocks.
I stand
I
up.
would
Yeah.
stand.
I honestly hope that we kind of like see a resurgence in people making more satirical shit, and so that people can better understand. Because I think it's just that there's so little of it now that people don't get it. Like if we had more Always Sunnies or more Boondocks, stuff where it's like very clearly making fun out of a certain type of people, but in a way that specifically covers their most exaggerated features. That works because like when I look at the Always Sunny crew, I'm like, these guys are terrible people. So I'm never gonna look at them and be like, the representation here is terrible. So it just works.
You gotta worry about just how shitty some people will get and try and cancel their show because of, oh, they said this. We didn't mean it that way, but that's how it came off. All right, boom, show's canceled. No season 2, nothing.
Yeah.
Which makes it a lot harder to like keep shows like that going unless you gotta be like explicitly racist or some shit, like Family Guy or South Park, for example, how they are.
Have they made Brian racist?
Brian's been racist for a long time.
For a very long. He's always been racist.
Yeah. He turns off the TV with the rappers. What? I'm tired. Just like, okay.
That brings me to a question then, right? How do you guys feel about like politically? Doesn't really have to be politics, but charged things being done, but in a good way. Because there's, for example, right? No one accepts blackface. Blackface is the thing you don't do, right? But there was that movie with Iron Man
with RDJ.
With RDJ.
Wow.
And nobody gave a fuck because I think a lot of people thought it was a good movie.
And it's the same thing.
I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah, he's the army guy.
Well, because he did that on it was a part of his character.
Yeah.
Though.
Same thing with like in Always Sunny. Fuck, episode 1, Charlie goes hanging from the rafters, and it's like
it started out strong,
and this shit's fucking hilarious because you're like, Charlie's a dumbass. He just doesn't understand.
And I think a lot of things will come down to, okay, I can't sit here and tell everybody not to be offended. It just won't work. But what I will say is, if you're gonna do something, shit, make sure you do it right. Because when you do it right,
did it. He did it
right.
And
You
he
can
did
do
it.
it, bro.
You want to know something crazy? I watched that movie first when I was like 6 or 7, very young. I thought he was really black.
I thought he was
really black. And so look, listen to my confusion when like 6, 7 years later, and I found out that nigga is Iron Man.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Him white.
I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck do you mean? Robert Downey Jr. is this nigga from Tropic Thunder who was black. He was black. He's white. What the fuck are you?
They Michael Jackson.
What's going on? Like, bro,
D nigga fied.
So I gotta play off kind of basically how you was saying. Who are you to say what to be offended by? If y'all, I don't know if y'all got more to talk about.
I will say one thing that I feel like annoys me that people are so offended by is why did I just forget what the fuck they're called? Accents. I hate when like someone does an accent and people are like, that's offensive. Look,
fuck you.
Look, because you like, it's always with like the rarer ones. If someone does a British accent, no one goes, oh, you hate British people. But if I do like an Indian accent, all of a sudden it's like, oh, so now I'm racist. Bro, accents sound funny and there's nothing wrong with that.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Scoreboard.
If anything, if an Indian dude walks up to me and knows English, I'm gonna be like, bro, that's impressive. I only know English. So the fact that you even know it, even if it's broken a little bit, is cool. But your accent sounds funny, and I'm gonna probably do stuff in Indian accents regardless, because it's just.
Is there something wrong with me? Because I will. It can be British, Indian, French, Mexican. If someone comes up to me, hi, how are you doing, mate? Immediately, I'd be like, bro, I'm bloody fucking awesome, man. Yeah, fucking great, right? Yeah. And I swear I'm not trying to make fun of you. Because if we ever get big enough to blow up, and you're like Mexican.
We meet a fan and you do that to him?
I swear I love you. I swear to God. Just, I don't know. It's an automatic
in
impulse.
A past life, he was whatever that accent's supposed to be. So
that nigga had 900 lives. Oh man, I couldn't do that.